Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're gonna be going over the next Go Fest. Let's just have a discussion as Niantic Pokemon Go did tease where it is potentially going to be. Now there's a few things to go over which I did not cover because apparently it was a leak, but it wasn't real because Niantic themselves confirmed it with the South Road. So what is going on here? Let's talk about it. So I'll put it up as I'm talking here, a little video of their teaser. So they just go through, looks like an airport terminal board, okay, like you're taking a flight to this place. So they're just naming off all of the places that the Go Fest have been taking places at. So I was personally at Chicago, had a blast, and we're going to talk about all that. Is it worth really going to Go Fests? We'll get into it. So they go over all of the places, and then at the bottom, apparently here somebody put a screenshot, and I'll put up that screenshot. They caught, like, I think it's going to be San Francisco and Vancouver, Washington. Hold up. Oh, San Francisco. You know, where the home base is at. All right, so Vancouver, Washington, maybe, and San Francisco, maybe. Of course, California. All right. So, is GoFest really worth it? Got my Digimon here. One of the IPs Niantic hasn't taken over yet. Or they don't take over. They use and then get destroyed and it just becomes garbage. What the hell is this? This is crazy. Okay, GoFest. Are they worth going to? Personally, it really depends on the situation. Now, if you're looking at it from a standpoint of, okay, am I going to enjoy the experience of the game? Right? Am I going to have a good time with the game? Well, that all depends on if there's going to be a good connection, all right? That's really what it comes down to, because a lot of these events that they do have in specific places are screwed up for the first day. The next day is usually okay because there's not as many people, or they finally got their ish together, which is weird because it shouldn't take them one day of people traveling, buying hotels, buying tickets, taking time off work, and then having a screwed up day for them to just do it right the next day. And if you don't have day two, then good luck. See you later. Sorry. You took a trip. You took time off. Well, who gives a damn? That's what Niantic says. Thank you for that money and goodbye. So personally, when I went to Chicago, I did both. No, I did one day. My day was fine. I just walked around. It was whatever. Connections. It was fine. It worked, I suppose. I think it worked. Pretty sure it worked my day. The problem was, and this is not necessarily Niantic's fault for this specific thing, is in Chicago the next day I was walking around with a friend and it started pouring rain, like to the point where you couldn't play. It was just raining too hard. You had to stand under a tree. People were standing under trees, and you huddle over your phone to cover your phone with your body so you could play. So yeah, there is that. So there's the unpredictable element of weather. And then they actually had to kick people out of the park, which again wasn't Niantic's fault. Kind of, they had to go by city ordinances. Otherwise, thunderstorm and everybody starts getting electrocuted. Or, I mean, it's not like all kinds of... Alright, it's not like Pikachu's gonna start thundering everybody, like, right? But you're high risk. You can't get out of the park until this storm passes over. That's where I walked around the city and hung out with some people and had a great time. I met people that I probably would have never met otherwise. And, from around the world, friends that I've talked to on the internet, and it was a good time. Now, is it really worth your money to go to one of these events? Now, if you live within the vicinity, I would say, sure, take a trip. As far if you can drive there within a couple of hours. If you got money to throw away, I'm talking like a high disposable income, okay, to play this game and to go and travel there, because you see all these people going, you're like, is it this good? I mean, are these events this great? I mean, people are spending thousands of dollars for hotels, for flights, taking time off work, buying the ticket, and then, every other expense in between when you're there. It's like thousands of dollars to play for a couple of hours to get a few shinies. What are we really doing? What is the actual point? Well, to meet people, and I guess for the experience. All right. Personally, I did love the Vegas one, although day one was screwed up, okay, horrible. But aside from the gameplay, meeting the people, being in a new place, it was a good time, all right, other than that. I knew what I was getting into. I was going to Vegas to have fun, right? I knew if the event was screwed up like I said it was gonna be, day 2 was okay, but day 1 was absolutely an utter shit show. Let's just put it that way. But I knew where I was going, Vegas, and I wanted to have fun in the city, have some drinks, puffing it up, you know, and just walk around and catch Pokemon and hang out with people and talk. So that was my incentive. So whatever your incentive is, keep that in mind. All right. And also, they're really late on announcing this, so you're going to have to be purchasing these tickets and these hotels at a later time, which is going to be costing you even more money as opposed to them announcing it months ago or a month ago or a week ago or whatever the case is. As time goes on, these hotels and these airplane tickets become more expensive while the time is shrinking for that period to come. So you're going to be paying even more money to get to this place. Now, apparently they've got some sort of a new feature going on. We'll see, because they did have this up on Vancouver website, the official city website. This is not some bogus whack link, and this is not going to happen by accident. All right, this is not going to happen by accident, this leak. All right, so what happened was the Vancouver official state website, where they have all their, you know, things that you can do throughout the city and stuff like that, sightseeing. So what happened is they posted the Pokemon Go event that was going to be taking place in Vancouver, and it had a few details about how you're going to be able to go around in the city, and it's going to be city. It's going to be for the city, and you go around and you scan different places. There's going to be people in cosplay, official people from Niantic for the company. I would assume like Spark and Candel and, you know, whatever else, Team Rocket members and things like that. And yeah, so who knows how that's going to work out, if it's going to be fun. I'm not saying it's not. It probably will be an absolute blast, okay, for sure. But I personally am done going to in-person events after the Hoenn tour was an absolute crap of a day. For the first day, for the gameplay, I'm done. I am totally done. Unless I get some sort of massive income, big old chunk of change that I can just throw away, there is no way in hell in this climate for the economy that I'm going to be traveling in an airplane to get a hotel and then buy food in a city, cab it around or Uber, whatever the hell, and then pay for the ticket to get into this place, and then the freaking event is busted, broken, laggy. I don't give a damn if I got day 2 and the day 2 is okay. I paid for 2 freaking days of working and playing this game correctly. So there's no way in hell I'm going to another one of these events, because Niantic is completely and utterly incompetent to make sure these things run smooth, and that's it. Okay, now if you, like I said, if you're going for the aspect to see your friends, see people, meet people, go ahead, have a blast. If you got income to throw away, you go and do it. I'm not trying to shame anybody. Spend your money where you want to spend it, okay? I'm giving you my 2 cents in advice before you waste your money, because they are gonna have an event for where you're at personally. It's not going to be the full GoFest experience, and we may have to wait a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month to get what they had gotten. Maybe, depends on what they're going to be doing this year, but it's worth it, because fear of missing out, that's what you're worried about. If you're a content creator, it may be of a little bit of a different story, because you need to get these things, these Pokemon, these items, whatever this new feature is, so you can feature it yourself and be one of the first out there to have it. But personally, for me, I don't care. It's not worth the plane ticket, the flight. That's the same thing, but you know what I mean. All the expenses, it's not worth it to me anymore to go to them, unfortunately. So there you go. Okay, so Vancouver and Vancouver and San Francisco. All right. Watch out for them poop piles, boy. Okay, we got more poop, human feces, than dog poop and animal poop on the ground, because that's the way we roll. That's the way they roll in San Francisco. All right. So there you have it. Should be interesting how it's not going to be in a one specific spot. It's going to be city bound. You do that, scan places, if that is what's really going to be taking place here. So we'll have to see. But folks, if you do enjoy my videos like this, please make sure you hit that like button, share this video, subscribe if you're new, have notifications on, and a little extra thing here. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Man, I'm talking a lot. Okay, like I usually do. One more thing. People were saying I should go live more, which I should, to do viewer battles, which I'm going to be trying to. But they said you should go live more so we can donate to you. Look, I'm throwing this in here because there was a few people asking, so you could donate if I'm live. Well, here's the fun part. I got a thing down at the bottom. It's called donate. I don't need to be live for you to donate. So you can go ahead and donate right now if you want to. And yeah, help me get a few extra Pokeballs. Now there is a gift in the shop, a box that contains 125 Pokeballs for it's like 300 and something Pokecoins that I bought about 1,000 Pokeballs worth. Yep, I sure did, because that's the way the climate is here. So the struggle is real to play in Alaska. Anyways, one more thing. How do I get my hair like this? Well, that's called good genes from my parents. All right, and I cut my own hair and I do my own thing. It's like this. I put a little style in there, something to keep it, fresh and not all frizzy and nice and clean. But anyways, there you have it, folks. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and again, turn notifications on and hit that like button if you want to support me. You all been knocking it out of the park, and I appreciate you so much. And I'll be catching you all next time. I'm not going to a Go Fest. Don't care. Don't want to. I don't have any fear of missing out. It is like, woo, I am not going, and I do not like flying anyway, so I'm good. I love it here in Alaska. All right, folks, I'll catch you all next time, and take care, and don't step in those poop piles, okay?